Try our durable, dependable tires out for 90 days, and if you're not satisfied, we'll refund or replace them for you. So what do you have to lose? Absolutely nothing. Whatever you drive, drive a Firestone.
Conditions apply. See FirestoneTire.com for details.
When is a notebook more than a notebook? When it takes me from creative writing
to traveling the world to report my next story. Staples is your back-to-school destination. Find all the supplies and inspiration you need. Staying organized is the key to a successful school year. Come in store this week and get Staples Standard View 1-inch 3-ring binders, just $1.92 each. Staples, back to school and beyond. In-store only. Offer ends 8/31/19 while supplies last.
ExxonMobil says nearly 40 people suffered minor injuries during a fire at a plant east of Houston. They say many injuries are minor burns. An explosion caused the fire at the plant that processes propane and propylene. Who got a rose last night? Not on The Bachelorette, but in the race for ratings.
A lot of people tuned in for the Bachelorette drama.
I'm not with Jed anymore.
7.44 million viewers, according to Nielsen, a 2-year high for the franchise and one of the most watched entertainment broadcasts this summer. Over on CNN, a different kind of reality show.
I do know when I wrote the damn bill.
Night one of their Democratic debates outdrew the Bachelorette, but just barely. 8 million watched the potential presidential candidates go at it, according to preliminary numbers, proving that right now, politics is more popular than love. Jason Nathanson, ABC News, Hollywood.
Harold Prince has died, the Broadway director, producer, known for shows including The Phantom of the Opera, Cabaret Company, and Sweeney Todd. He was 91. Andy Field, ABC News.
Stay tuned for the following special presentation from KOFO, 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa Arrows Post-60 American Legion Baseball, live from the state tournament in Hayes. Arrows baseball from the state tournament can be heard on 103.7 FM, 1220, and online at KOFO.com, and is brought to you by our title sponsor, State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King, and our state tournament sponsors including Ottawa Recreation Commission, Bats on Deck, Reese Nichols Town and Country Realty, Kansas State Bank, Victory Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, and by Napa Auto Parts, Great Life Golf and Fitness, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic, CarStar, Landmark National Bank, and the City of Ottawa. Now from Larks Park in Hayes, Kansas, let's join KOFO Sports Director Gary Bateman for Ottawa Arrows Baseball.
And good evening, everyone, from Shoemaker Nelson Field, Larks Park here in Hayes, Kansas. It's State American Legion AAA, AA baseball tournament time, and your Ottawa Arrows get set to take on the host team, the Hayes Eagles, in this first-round matchup. Ottawa back in the tournament after missing last year. They went through the zone tournament undefeated as they beat the Kansas Senators 7-2, Donovan County 11-8, and then the Senators once again 4-3 to advance to the championships, and taking on a very good Hayes Eagles team that come in tonight with a record of 32 wins and 6 losses. Give you tonight's starting lineups, first of all, for the Arrows, who will be the visiting team on the scoreboard. Leading off and doing the pitching will be Wyatt Johnston. Batting second, the second baseman, Ty Gambrell. Hitting third and doing the catching, Wayne Laurie. The first baseman, Aiden Michael, bats fourth. Hitting fifth, playing in center field, Michael Hull. Blake Ohlmeyer is in right field. He'll bat sixth. Hitting seventh and playing at third base, Cole Swanson. Brody Mundell is the shortstop, and he'll bat eighth. And hitting ninth and playing in left field, Tanner Gould. For Ottawa, Johnston, Gambrell, Wayne Laurie, Michael Hull, Ohlmeyer, Swanson, Mundell, and Gould. For Hayes, leading off, playing in right field, Willie Sennett. Batting second is the shortstop, Cody Peterson. Hitting third and playing at third base, Palmer Hutchinson. Designated hitter Trey Riggs bats fourth. Hitting fifth and doing the catching, Brock Loomis. Second baseman Brady Kreitzer hits sixth. Batting seventh, playing at first base, Josh Haynes. Jamison Martin, the center fielder, will bat eighth. And hitting ninth in left field, Dom Bader. For the Eagles, it'll be Sennett, Peterson, Hutchinson, Riggs, Loomis, Kreitzer, Haynes, Martin, and Bainter, and right-hander Colby Dreiling will be on the mound for Hayes here this evening. Earlier games today, Sabetha shut out Norton in the first game of the day, 15-0. Then Emporia, with 3 runs in the 7th, came from behind to defeat the Great Bend Chiefs 4-3 in Ottawa's pool. And in a game that just completed here about, right around an hour ago now, it was Iola shutting out Russell by the final score of 10-0. Ottawa plays tomorrow. They have the early game at 10 o'clock. I'm not sure where that schedule came from, but play the late game tonight, the early game tomorrow, 10 o'clock against Great Bend. And then on Friday, they will take on Emporia Post 5, and that is a 12:15 scheduled start, actually after the first game of the day. The winners of the pools and the second-place teams will then be cross-bracketed. The AA teams play AA competition. The AAA play AAA competition. So AAA winner will play the second-place team out of AA and vice versa. Those games will be played on Saturday at 10 and 12:30, with the championship game of the state tournament being played at 3:15 Saturday afternoon. Much better weather from a temperature standpoint than what we had here, an hour ago, because the front moved through. Actually dumped a few drops of rain here. The wind is blowing out very strongly, I should say blowing in very strongly from right field. It was doing that earlier, but boy, was it hot. Temperature here in Hayes reached up around 105 today, but it is much better than that right here. But a wind that still will be a force to be reckoned with here this evening. Ottawa last saw the Hayes Eagles in the semifinals of the 2017 tournament played in Ottawa, and the Arrows had a walk-off win to beat Hayes, revenge their loss to start the tournament, and then they beat Great Bend a couple of games to win their 3rd consecutive championship. Ottawa has won the state tournaments in 1994, 2001, 2002, 2009, and then 3 in a row, 2015 to 2017. Hayes last won the tournament in 2013, played here. They also were winners the year before in 2012, and they have a storied history in this AAA tournament as well. They went a long time before winning in 2012. They won previously in 1981, but also wins in 78, 76, 74, 72, 71 in the tournament that was played in Ottawa, 68, 67, and 61. Code of sportsmanship being administered to the players as they have been introduced here at Larks Park. This is the home of the Hayes Larks, a semi-pro team during the summer. Also, Fort Hays State University plays their games here as well. Very nice field. It is artificial surface throughout. It is 322 feet down the line in left field, 319 to the right field foul pole. Power alleys are 349 feet and 405 here in dead center field, so quite a poke to get one out to dead center. The rain that we talked about has pretty much stayed away from this area. There were thunderstorms warnings out east of here around the Russell area, and there is still a possibility of some precipitation here, but most of these fronts, most of these little storms appear to be moving south and then east of Hayes. Arrows come into tonight's action 14 and 19 on the year, batting .285 as a team this season. Pitching-wise, they've been much better of late, but still an earned run average of 4.99 ERA on the season. The lights are on here already. Coaches Going through the ground rules with the umpires. Tomorrow, Ottawa's game with Great Bend kicks off the day. Then after that, it will be Sabetha and Russell. The 6 o'clock game will pit Emporia and Hayes. And then Norton and Iola will have the late game tomorrow night. And then Norton has the unenviable task of coming back from the late game on Thursday and playing the early game on Friday, right ahead of our contest against Emporia. Coaches headed back to their dugouts. We're just about set for baseball action. Let's take a 1-minute timeout here. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Let's face it, auto insurance can be confusing. Do you know your comprehensive from your collision, your no fault from liability, your premium from your deductible? After an accident is no time to find out that your definition of full coverage is actually different from what your policy says. Let local State Farm insurance agent Keith King explain auto insurance in terms you can understand.
I'm State Farm insurance agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Hi everyone, this is Chad Bruner, director at the ORC. Do your kids stay active and enjoy sports? Then don't miss your chance to sign up for youth soccer and tiny tot soccer as well as youth flag football. Looking for something fun for your kids to do after school? Then don't forget to check out our EU after school program. Lastly, if you as an adult want some fun, then grab your friends and register for our adult volleyball league. For more information, call us at 785-242-1939 or visit us at orcottawaks.org. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
Let's set Hayes for you defensively. In left field, Dom Boehner. In center field, Jamison Martin. And in right field, Willie Sennett. The third baseman is Palmer Hutchinson. Shortstop is Cody Peterson. At second base, Brady Kreitzer. And at first base, it's Josh Haynes. Doing the catching is Brock Loomis, and right-hander Colby Dreiling gets the start here tonight for the Eagles. Coaching at third base for the Arrows will be Kyle Altick. And Brock Huddleston will coach over at first base. It'll be Johnston, Gambrell, and Laurie here in the top half of the first. There's the throw to second. We hope you enjoy this American Legion baseball action. Please thank our sponsors, including our title sponsor, Keith King, your State Farm insurance agent in downtown Ottawa. They help make these broadcasts possible. We can't do it without your help, so please remember to thank those folks. Wyatt Johnston stands in, hitting .306 on the season, no home runs and 8 runs batted in. And the first pitch of the night is a fastball in there, strike one called. Game time is right at 8:15. Swing and a miss by Johnson. He's down on the count 0-2. Ground ball sharply hit, but fielded by the third baseman. Hutchinson throws the first in time. Nice play by Hutchinson to his left, and there's one down.
Now batting second baseman, number 5, Gambrell.
Here's Ty Gambrell, hitting .338, no homers, 10 runs batted in. Left-handed batter. Pitch from Dreiling. Swing and a miss to the high fastball. Your infielders can play farther back here on artificial surface. Pitches outside 1-1, and the shortstop and second baseman Peterson and Kreitzer playing just about on the outfield grass. 1-1 to Gambrell. Popped him up. Foul territory and playable. Hutchinson in the third base coach's box, and he'll make the catch, 2 down. So 2 out, nobody on. The batter will be Wayne Laurie. Wayne hitting .354, no home runs, 17 RBI. Trailing lines and his pitch. Outside corner with a breaking pitch, strike one. Now time called is Loomis out to have a word with Dreiling. Just underway here in the top of the first. Oh, and 1 the count to Laurie. And the next pitch. Fastball high. One delivery. Hit the center field, but right at the center fielder. And Martin makes the catch. And Ottawa out in order here in the first. 3 up, 3 down at the end of a half inning of play. The score, Ottawa nothing. Hayes coming to bat. And we're back in a minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO.
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be a part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. It's where the city and the citizen come together online. The city is proud of the Arrows for representing our community at the state tournament and wish them the best of luck in their quest for a championship. We asked Executive Vice President and Senior Lender at Kansas State Bank, Blake Jorgensen, what it means to him to be your hometown community bank.
You know, we live here. We want to make it a better place, leave it a better place than when we found it. The money that you deposit at our bank gets used again into your neighbor's house, into your neighbor's business. And I like to know that I'm actually helping the community, helping people in the community to make it a better place.
Kansas State Bank, a better way to bank with community people you know. Member FDIC.
Eagles come to bat here in the bottom of the first inning. Defensively for Ottawa in left field, Tanner Gould. Center fielder is Michael Hull, and out in right field, Blake Olmeyer. Third baseman is Cole Swanson. Brody Mundell is the shortstop. Second base, Ty Gambrell. And over at first, Aiden Michael. Wayne Laurie does the catching, and on the mound for Ottawa, right-hander Wyatt Johnston. Appearing for the 6th time this season, he is 2-0 with an earned run average of 3.50. He's thrown just 10 innings. He's allowed 12 hits, 10 runs, 5 earned. He has walked 6 and struck out 7. He has not pitched since the first game of the Fike Woodbat tournament when he went 4 innings against Warrensburg. So Kyle Altick rolling the dice a bit here in this first game of the tournament. Willie Sennett will lead things off for the Eagles. He'll be followed by Cody Peterson and Palmer Hutchinson. Willie Sennett, right-handed batter. Johnston's pitch all the way back to the screen. One 1-0 delivery. Up too high with the fastball, 2-0. Pitch is a strike to Sennett. Mundell, the shortstop, cheating toward the hole over there on that left side. 2-1 pitch. Chopped foul, third base side. Evens the count at 2-2. Send it back in. Johnston ready. And his 2-2 pitch. Ball 3 low. Wayne continues to blow strongly in from right field. Nubbed off the end of the bat, foul. Sennett stays alive. And another 3-2 pitch. Strike 3 call, caught him on the inside corner. So send it down on strikes. The batter will be Cody Peterson, the shortstop. Peterson also right-handed batter. Johnston ready, and his pitch hit to left field and deep. Going back on it, Gould looking up. This ball is going to carry out of here. Home run. So Cody Peterson launches one to straightaway left, and it's 1-0 Hayes. First home run given up by Wyatt Johnston, third on the year for Ottawa pitching. And there was really never any doubt about that one. The batter is the third baseman, Palmer Hutchinson. Hutchinson hits from the right side, crowds the plate just a bit, and he takes on the inside corner. Oh, 1 pitch. Grounder to short. Up with it, Mundell. And a throw low. And Michael can't get it on the short hop. And Hutchinson is on the air. Mundell had all sorts of time, but he just threw it down in the dirt. So runner at first base here is Trey Riggs. He is the designated hitter tonight. A right-handed batter. Pitch is down too low. One nothing Eagles on the home run by Peterson. Runner at first, one away. Check the swing, the pitch outside. 2 balls, no strikes. Riggs feet wide apart. Inside to him, 3-0. Michael holding the runner over at first. In for a strike. Riggs was taking there, now 3-1. Strike 2 called. Riggs thought it was ball 4, but over at the knees, 3-2. Safe lead at first base for Hutchinson. He goes 3-2. The pitch is chopped towards short. Mundell's play will be first. Another low throw, and again, Michael can't dig it out. And again, Mundell a little bit too quick on that throw, and he made a poor one. 2 consecutive errors, and now the Ottawa infield meeting on the mound. Well, this is not the type of start you wanted if you were the Arrows. Home run ball by Peterson and a couple of errors. And now the batter will be Brock Loomis, the catcher. The Arrows should be out of this inning with just the 1 run scored. Let's see if they can work around the 2 errors. Inside to Loomis. Going inside. Johnston working behind these batters. Let's see if Loomis has the green light. 2 balls, no strikes. Takes, and the pitch is low. 3 balls and no strikes to him. Game like this can get away from you quickly. You've got to make sure you're making quality pitches. And high, ball 4. The bases are loaded. Kyle Waltic out of the Ottawa dugout. This is far from being Wyatt Johnston's fault here. We'll have a courtesy runner for the Eagles. For Loomis, the catcher, that'll be Tate Garcia.
Courtesy running for the Eagles will be number 5, Tate Garcia.
One nothing Hayes. They have the bases loaded, 1 away. Tomorrow's opponent, the Great Bend Chiefs. That's a 10 o'clock ball game. And 12:15, 12:30 on Friday is the Arrows take on Emporia Post 5. A couple of teams in this tournament have just 1 loss on the season, Emporia being one of those 2 teams. The other one is Sabetha. Brady Kreitzer will stand in, right-handed hitter. Arrows infield, in at the corners, back at short and second. Johnson from the windup, and he throws high. In the dirt, nice stop by Laurie. 2-0 though. And 6 in a row outside the strike zone now for Johnston. Chopper and over the third baseman's head and down the line, base hit. 2 runs will score, and it's a 3-0 ball game. Ball hit off that artificial surface and bounced over the head of Swanson, who is playing in. So Hutchinson and Riggs score. Garcia stopped at second. Here is Josh Haynes, left-handed batter, and he takes the strike. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Johnston checks the runners, comes to the plate. Ground ball back to the mound. They'll throw it to third base and a high throw over the head of Swanson. 1 run's going to score. Here's another runner to third. And down to second goes Haynes. And the Arrows just shooting themselves in the foot here in the first.
After the error, brings up center fielder, number 12, Jameson Martin.
Now Jameson Martin with runners at second and third. Johnston's pitch is popped up foul. This one will hit the netting. There is a lot of foul territory on this field, both down the lines and also behind home plate. So the important thing on those pop-ups, you don't give up on it till you know that ball is going to be out of play. Oh, 1 to Martin. Line foul past third. one-out homer by Peterson, then 2 consecutive errors, a walk, a 2-run single, and a throwing error on a fielder's choice grounder. Hayes leads at 4-0 here in the bottom of the first. Fastball high, rolls away from Laurie. Runner's going to try to score, and he is going to be in safely. That ball popped out of the glove of Laurie and then rolled back behind him. Looked like he hit him on the shoulder, rolled back behind him, and heads up base running by Kreitzer to score. Runner now at third base, 1-2 the count to Martin. Pitch is low. Count now 2-2. Popped up, straight back, and this one will be out of play. Another 2-2 pitch, just below the knees. Reaching for it, he fouls it back to the screen. Still 3-2. Stretch, another 3-2 pitch. Line past the pitcher into center field for a hit. Haynes around to score. It's 6-0. The batter will be Dom Bader.
Left fielder number 9, Dom Bader.
Bader hits from the left side. All but the very first run in this inning unearned. Pitch to Bader is in there for a strike. The errors certainly hurt, but you got to get the other guys out as well. And Johnston's allowed a couple of singles and a walk. Here's the 0-1 pitch to Bader. And it gets past Laurie all the way back to the screen. Runner around second, wide turn, but he'll hold on there. One and one the count to Bader. Missing outside. Outside. 3-1. And Johnston nearing 40 pitches here in this inning. Arrows not blessed with a considerably deep staff. You've got 3 games to play for sure, and hopefully 1 or 2 more after that. And down low, ball 4, to put runners at first and second. And that will do it right here for Wyatt Johnston. The Arrows will make a pitching change here in the bottom of the first, trailing 5-0, 6-0. And we'll be back in 90 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Hey folks, Cal LaForge with the all-new Victory Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Ottawa. Move over, Chevy Silverado. The Ram is now the #2 selling truck in the U.S., and the summer clearance event is the perfect time to buy. All new 2019 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4s, $13,000 off. That's right. Just walk up to the window sticker, subtract $13,000, and that is the price you pay. Need a heavy duty? We have over 25 to choose from, up to $14,000 off. Visit us just west of US 59 on 23rd Street in Ottawa, Kansas, or online at victoryottawa.com, where our first price is better than their last.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is proud to help bring you this Ottawa Aero State Tournament ball game on KOFO. Whether you'd like to enjoy a round of golf or a daily workout at the fitness center, Great Life Golf and Fitness makes it easy to become a member. Just visit greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Go Arrows! The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be a part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. It's where the city and the citizen come together online. The city is proud of the Arrows for representing our community at the state tournament and wish them the best of luck in their quest for a championship.
Dr. Mike Hyatt, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
The number one overall health problem that we have and that we're dealing with right now would be being overweight or being obese. How do we talk about this? I think our role is to encourage our patients to become more active, encourage them to park a little further away out in the parking lot, to try and take 1,000 extra steps a day, to try and watch what they eat.
For your free consultation, call 785-242-4100, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
The new Arrows pitcher is right-hander Tanner Gould, appearing for the 12th time this season. Tanner, 2 wins, 3 losses, 1 save, an earned run average of 5.50. He's thrown 28 innings, allowed 38 hits, 28 runs, 22 of them earned. He has walked 22 and struck out 12. Tanner started the championship game against Donovan County in the winners bracket finals of the zone tournament. Went 3 innings, allowed 3 hits, 2 runs, both earned, walked 3, struck out 1. Willie Sennett will bat for the second time here in the inning. He struck out to open the frame. Pitch is high and inside. 6 runs home here for the Eagles in the first. Still just 1 out. Outside corner with the fastball, 1-1. One pitch. Up above the letters is 2 balls and a strike. Martin at second base, Bainter at first. Gould's 2-1 pitch to Sennett. In for a strike, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Sennett down on strikes for the second time here in the inning. 2 outs. And here is Cody Peterson, who hit the long home run to left to get the scoring started for the Eagles. Stretch by Gould, and the pitch to Peterson. Hit to center field, coming on his hole. He will make a running catch, and the side is retired. Hayes scores 6 runs in the first on 3 hits. There were 3 Ottawa errors and 2 left on base. At the end of 1 inning of play, Hayes 6, Ottawa nothing, and we're back in 1 minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
What are you looking for in a bank? Free checking? A loan? How about easy-to-use online and mobile banking? Or is it personal attention from someone who knows your name? At Landmark National Bank, we have the services to meet all your financial needs, plus a commitment to friendly first-class service. With locations in Paola, Wellsville, and Osawatomie, plus 27 additional locations in Kansas. You'll find the banking combination you've been been looking for. Check us out online at banklandmark.com. We're Landmark National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
What makes Kansas State Bank a better way to bank? The people you know and who get to know you to find the best financial solution.
I'm Mallory Harrell, and I'm a new account specialist at Kansas State Bank. I enjoy that I get to help customers meet their financial needs and make it easier for them, more convenient for them. We have services that are the latest technology, and to get to teach the customers to use that to help meet their financial needs is a good feeling.
Kansas State Bank, your hometown community bank at 236 North Main, 1314 South Main, the ATM at 21st and Princeton, and in Baldwin City. Member FDIC.
Aiden Michael leads off the Ottawa second. He'll be followed by Michael Hull and then Blake Olmeyer. Aiden Michael hitting .414 on the year with a couple of home runs and 23 runs batted in. Colby Dreiling back to work now with a 6-run lead. Throws an off-speed pitch that caught the outside corner. Fastball outside, 1-1. Inside to Michael. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit into shallow right center field. Actually, it's hit a lot deeper than that. And a nice running catch by Jamison Martin near the warning track. That ball really carried even against the wind. One away. And here's Michael Hull. Hull at .305 on the season. A homer and 16 runs batted in. Michael had a good zone tournament. Hits this one into shallow left center field. Another long run for Martin. And once again, he'll make a running catch. So Michael sent the center fielder Martin racing to his left. Hull sent him to his right. He made 2 fine catches. Now Blake Olmeyer with 2 out, nobody on. .375, no homers, 15 runs batted in for Olmeyer. And he hits it to center field. Martin under it, and he makes the catch. And the Arrows again out in order here in the second. At the end of an inning and a half, Hayes 6, Ottawa nothing. Back in a minute. This is Arrows baseball on KOFO.
A lot of real estate agents just want to move houses. They don't care who buys what, as long as they get it done in the shortest amount of time. But at Reese & Nichols Town & Country Realty, the goal is to make sure you're happy. If you're buying or if you're selling, they're going to work hard to get you the best deal possible. 16 agents with decades of experience. That's who you want. Reese & Nichols Town & Country. Online at reesenichols.com/Ottawa or call 785-242-3182. The absolute best. Reese & Nichols Town & Country Realty.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be a part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. It's where the city and the citizen come together online. The city is proud of the Arrows for representing our community at the state tournament and wish them the best of luck in their quest for a championship.
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
Hayes will send the 3, 4, and 5 hitters to the plate here in the bottom of the second. That is Hutchinson, Riggs, and Loomis. Tanner Gould came on to recover the last 2 outs of the first inning. But the damage had been done. 6 runs, only 1 of them earned in that first inning. So Johnston's line ends up like this. A third of an inning, 3 hits, 6 runs, 1 earned, walked 2, struck out 1. Palmer Hutchinson reached on an error and scored in the first. Pitch from Gould is a called strike. Nice facility here. Comfortable seating out in front of us behind the netting. There's a called strike 0-2. Press box, plenty of room not only for the scorekeepers, announcers, but also radio folks as well. The Hayes station is just to my left here. Gould's 0-2 pitch is outside. Good waist pitch there, didn't miss by much. Now the 1-2 to Hutchinson. Hit deep to left. He got all of that one. This one is way out of here, home run. Hutchinson drives it out of here to straightaway left. Wyatt Johnston took one step and then just looked up and watched it sail away.
Home run by Hutchinson brings up the designated hitter, number 8, Trey.
The batter, Trey Riggs. Riggs also reached on an error by Mundell, the shortstop, and scored a run in the first. That's the second home run allowed by Tanner Gould this season. Fastball high. Hayes didn't have to win their zone tournament, but they did. They beat Great Bend. Great Bend, the second place team, advanced to the state tournament as well. Fly ball center field to his right and under his hole, one away.
With one out in the inning, brings up the catcher, number 25, Brock Loomis.
Now here's Brock Loomis. Loomis drew a walk in the first. The wind and the pitch. Down too low. 7-0 Hayes. We're in the bottom of the second. Eagles got 6 in the first, 5 of those unearned. Swing and a miss. One and one to Loomis. Inside. Loomis turned away from the pitch, 2-1. Fastball is outside. 3-1 to Loomis. Bases empty, 1 out. A run home here for the Eagles in the second. They're up 7-0. Swing and a miss. Mighty cut, but came up empty. Counts full, 3-2. Actually, a pretty darn comfortable evening now here in Hayes. Fouled out of play. Again, the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Second strikeout for Tanner Gould. Now Brady Kreitzer. He bounced a single over Swanson's head at third base back in the first to drive home a couple of runs. Ground ball back to the mound. Gould throws out Kreitzer, and Hayes is out here in the second. 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, nobody left. It's 7-0 Hayes at the end of 2, and we're back in 60 seconds. You're listening to Ottawa Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
It's late at night. You'd been visiting family and you're on your way home. You didn't see the deer in front of you until it was too late. Everyone is safe. Your vehicle did its job and protected you. Now you get to find out if your auto insurance does the same. It will, because you have State Farm Auto Insurance through local agent Keith King in Ottawa.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is proud to help bring you this Ottawa Aero State Tournament ballgame on KOFO. Whether you'd like to enjoy a round of golf or a daily workout at the fitness center, Great Life Golf and Fitness makes it easy to become a member. Just visit greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Go Arrows!
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
We head to the top of the third inning for Ottawa, the lower third of the order up. Cole Swanson, Brody Mundell, and Tanner Gould. Colby Dreiling has retired the first 6 Ottawa men to face him. 4 of those on fly balls to the center fielder, Jamison Martin. Cole Swanson will lead things off. Cole hitting .259 on the year, no homers, 8 runs batted in. Pitch caught the outside corner, 0-1. Up too high with a breaking ball, 1-1. Foul ball up the third baseline off the bat of Swanson. He's behind in the count, 1-2. Cole has been in kind of a prolonged slump. Now the 1-2 pitch. Swings and misses, striking out. First strikeout for Colby Dreiling. 1 away, here's Brody Mundell. Hitting .231, no homers, 9 RBI. Way outside, 1-0. We're in the top of the third. Ottawa trails 7-0. Nobody on with 1 out. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Up and in. Fouled it off, swinging on the 2-0 pitch. Here comes the 2-1 delivery. And it's popped up on the infield. Second baseman Kreitzer makes the call. He's got it, 2 away. Now Tanner Gould. Tanner hitting .189, no homers, and 5 runs batted in on the season. Wind now has switched. It is blowing in from left field. Pitch to Gould is high. And it hit him. So the Arrows have their first base runner with 2 outs here in the third. Back to the top of the order. Wyatt Johnston out on a ground ball to third his first time up.
Brings up number 9, Wyatt Johnston.
Dreiling working for the stretch for the first time tonight. Johnston takes the strike. Gould has a safe lead over at first. sharply hit, but right at the shortstop. He fields it on the short hop and throws to Kreitzer for the Force's second to retire the side. In the Ottawa third, no runs, no hits, no errors, one left. We'll move to the bottom of the third inning. Hayes 7, Ottawa nothing. And we'll be back in a minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
A lot of real estate agents just want to move houses. They don't care who buys what, as long as they get it done in the shortest amount of time. But at Reese & Nichols Town & Country Realty, the goal is to make sure you're happy. If you're buying or if you're selling, they're going to work hard to get you the best deal possible. 16 agents with decades of experience. That's who you want. Reese & Nichols Town & Country. Online at reesenichols.com/Ottawa or call 785-242-3182. The absolute best. Reese & Nichols Town & Country Realty.
Is shopping local important to you? It should be. Troy Lockhart, owner of Napa Auto Parts in Ottawa, Baldwin City, Gardner, and Osage City, lives in the area and employs people who are passionate about automobiles. They want to help you get the part you need to keep your vehicle running, whether it's a hot rod muscle car or your family minivan. Let Troy and his staff show you what Napa know-how is all about.
This is Troy Lockhart, store owner of your local Napa Auto Parts store. We're building the largest selection of parts and accessories in the area. Come in to 104 South Cedar and see everything we have to offer.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Hayes bats in the bottom of the third, lower third of the order. Josh Haynes, Jamison Martin, and Dominic Bainter. Eagles with 6 in the first, 1 in the second.
Leading off the bottom of the third for Hayes. First baseman, number 2, Josh Haynes.
Josh Haynes reached on a fielder's choice in the first. One of the 3 Ottawa errors in the inning. Pitch from Tanner Gould. Hit down the left field line, but foul and out of play. The wind, then the 1-strike pitch. Up too high with the fastball. Arrows back in the tournament after missing last year. This is a rough start so far. Over but low, 2 balls and a strike, the count to Haynes. Outside. You certainly want to get out rather to a good start in a tournament like this, but not quite as important as the double elimination format. There's outside ball 4. You lose the first game in a double elimination tournament, then you had to win 7 games in a row, which is what Ottawa did in 2017. Here, lose tonight, you come back, you've got to win 2 to get into the semifinals. But you just kind of lick your wounds and go about your business. A lot of pressure on you if you lose the first game in a double elimination format. Jamison Martin singled home a run in the first. Swings and misses, strike 1. Stretch by Gould. And the 1-strike pitch. Pop foul back and out of play.
Just a reminder, if you like a delicious popsicle, sure go South Ulster concession stand. Thank you.
0-2 the count to Martin. Runner at first, nobody out. And Gould's pitch down in the dirt. Nice stop by Laurie. Haynes away to a decent lead at first. There's a ground ball sharply hit past the shortstop into left field for a hit. So Hayes has 2 on, nobody out. That is their 5th hit of the ball game. Now Dom Bainter, who walked in the first. Just stem this tide right here. And his ball hit down the left field line. It is a fair ball and on into the corner. 1 run will score. Johnston up with the baseball, and it'll be a double for Bainter and an 8-0 Hayes lead.
Bainter with the RBI double. Brings up right fielder number 7.
Bainter went the opposite way and was fair by about a couple of feet. And now we're getting into territory for run rule here. 10 runs after 4. Ottawa, of course, would get their 4th inning at bat. Fastball high to Willie Sennett, who has struck out twice. He is the only Eagle player who has not reached base in this ballgame. Outside corner, well thrown by Gould. Count now 1-1. Down too low. It's 2-1. Still nobody out. Arrows have some warm-up action down the right field line. High, thrown behind the runner at third. He's back. I think that's Brett Hadel rolling up down the line, but I'm not certain. (3-1) to Sennett. Popped him up. Should be playable. Michael, the first baseman, into foul territory, and he makes the catch. Wind was blowing that ball toward the Ottawa dugout. Michael was able to stay with it and make the play. Now 1 out. Cody Peterson, the batter. Peterson homered in the first, fly to center to end the first. Eagles have a run home here in the third. They lead 8-0. Gould's pitch inside almost hit him. I think Peterson might have been a little bit upset with himself to not wear that one. Inside, 2-0. Martin at third base, Bader at second with 1 out. That's hit to left, and that's hit deep. Johnson looking up, and that ball is going to one-hop the fence. 2 runs will score. Peterson into second base with a stand-up double.
Two-run double by Peterson brings up third base with number 3, Palmer Hutchinson.
So now Hayes has that 10-run lead. Ottawa infield once again meeting on the mound. And Kyle Naltic out of the dugout. I think Ottawa may change pitchers here. If they do that here, they may save Tanner Gould for a Friday or a possible Saturday appearance based on number of pitches. Johnston threw 39. He would have to sit a day and then be available on Friday. Gould right now has thrown 38. This may be no more than just a meeting, or is it? Nope. Arrows will change pitchers. We're in the bottom of the third inning with Hayes on top 10-0, and we'll pause for 90 seconds here. You're listening to Ottawa American Legion Baseball action on 1220 and 103.7 FM KOFO.
Hi everyone, this is Chad Bruner, Director at the ORC. Do your kids stay active and enjoy sports? Then don't miss your chance to sign up for youth soccer and tiny tot soccer as well as youth flag football. Looking for something fun for your kids to do after school? Then don't forget to check out our EU after school program. Lastly, if you as an adult want some fun, then grab your friends and register for our adult volleyball league. For more information, call us at 785-242-1939 or visit us at orcottawaks.org. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bringing recreation to life.
Hi, I'm Wayne Duderstadt. I'm CFO and cashier here at Kansas State Bank.
What makes Kansas State Bank a better way to bank?
One of the things we pride ourselves in is that we have local lenders. This bank is the only community bank in town now that has a good-sized staff of lenders that are on site every day. We're open Saturdays, and we have lenders on site on Saturdays.
Caring for you with solutions that work. Kansas State Bank, your hometown community bank with locations in Ottawa and Baldwin City.
We really pride ourselves in being the best community bank that we can be.
Member FDIC. Great Life Golf and Fitness is proud to help bring you this Ottawa Aero State Tournament ballgame on KOFO. Whether you'd like to enjoy a round of golf or a daily workout at the fitness center, Great Life Golf and Fitness makes it easy to become a member. Just visit greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Go Arrows!
Save time and hassle later by checking your vehicle now to be sure all of your lights and signals are in working order, adjust mirrors, and check your tire pressure. This reminder from CarStar Ottawa. Call 242-8916. CarStar. Relax. We'll take it from here.
New Arrows pitcher is right-hander Brett Hadel, appearing for the 13th time on the season. 2 wins, 3 losses, 5.19 earned run average. In 31 innings, he's allowed 27 hits, 25 runs, 23 earned. He has walked 25, struck out 29. He faces Palmer Hutchison here with a runner at second and 1 out. Hutchison takes high, ball 1. He has reached on an error and homered to left. That ball skied to left. Going back on it, Johnston at the warning track. He's got room. He makes the catch. Runner trying for third, and the throw is not in time. If the wind hadn't switched directions, that would have been way out of here, but the wind held it in play, and Johnston got back to the track and made the catch. Now Trey Riggs, who has fly to center and reached on an error. Stretched by Hadel. Pitch to Riggs, a strike. Brett threw a couple times in the zone tournament, last inning in a third against the Kansas Senators in the opener, and then 3 2/3 against Donovan County on Thursday night last week. Inside with a fastball, 1-1. Hayes has 3 runs home here in the bottom of the third. They lead 10-0. Outside to him, 2-1. Peterson, the runner at third base. Pitch in the dirt. Stretch, the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4 inside. So Brock Loomis will bat with runners at the corners and 2 away. Loomis walked in the first, struck out swinging in the second. Laurie out to have a word with Hadel. Loomis stands in. And the pitch to him is a strike. One delivery is down too low. Eighth man to come to the plate in the inning. Hayes sent 11 men to the plate in the first. Strike at the knees, 1-2. Curve is hit into left field for a hit. That ball hung up for Loomis, and he lined it between short and third. Peterson scores to make it 11-0. Riggs stopped at second. Here is Brady Kreitzer. Kreitzer is 1 for 2, a 2-run single in the first. Garcia will once again run for Loomis. Pitch to Kreitzer, way inside. Down low, 2-0. Well, the book is closed now on Tanner Gould. He went 2 innings. He allowed 4 hits, 5 runs, all of them earned. Popped up down the right field line. That'll be foul and out of play. Gould walked 1 man and struck out a couple. Count 2-1 to Kreitzer. Our title sponsor of Legion Baseball all season long has been Keith King, your State Farm Insurance agent at 111 South Main. Give him a call. His number is 242-9435. He can help you with all of your insurance needs. Long look at second. Hadel will step off the rubber. Chopper to short. Mundell will have to hurry, and he is not in time. Kreitzer beat it out. That was a high hopper, and Mundell had to wait for it to come down. So the infield single loads the bases and brings to the plate Josh Haynes, who has walked and reached on a fielder's choice. He scored a couple of runs. Pitch high. Outside, throw to third. Runner is back safely. Two and 0 the count to Haynes. Breaking ball is high, 3-0, and no place to put him. Fastball right through there. Haynes was taking. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Ball 4 high. And that forces home a run to make it 12-0. Now Jamison Martin, he's got a couple of hits. Single home run in the first, Single earlier in this inning to left. Hadel's pitch is a strike. Five home here in the inning. Hayes leads 12-0. Inside corner, 0-2. Here's the stretch. And the two-strike pitch. Curveball, flied into center field. Coming on his hole, still coming. It's going to drop in a base hit. The wind got a hold of that, and it fell in shallow center field. 2-run score. Well, we mentioned at the start of the broadcast that the wind was going to be an issue. It switched from blowing in from right to blowing in from left, and that's what happened right there. The wind just got a hold of it, and nobody had a chance for it. Runners at first and third now for Dominic Bader. (14-0). We've had 2 run rule shutouts already today. Pitch to Bader is a strike. Oh, one pitch. Runner goes from first. They'll throw behind the runner at third, and he is going to be just back in time. Actually, the ball rolled away from Swanson. So Martin steals second base. That's not the most sportsmanlike move right there. You're up 14 runs. You don't want to put any ill will in your opponent's head. Bader checked his swing. The pitch was high. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Curve in the dirt. 12th man to come to the plate in the inning. Ball low, full count. Three-two pitch. Strike 3 call, caught him looking. So the side is mercifully retired, but not before Hayes comes up with 7 runs on 6 hits. No Ottawa errors. 2 left on base. We played 3. The score is Hayes 14 and Ottawa nothing. And we'll return in 1 minute. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM. KOFO.
I'm Michael Hull, and I play for the Auto Post 60 Arrows. It is an honor to wear the Auto American Legion jersey and represent our hometown communities. Bats on Deck is a locally owned company that has supplied many local organizations featuring products from Easton, Louisville Slugger, Marucci, and more. Gloves, training equipment, helmets, and of course, bats. Contact Bats on Deck through Facebook or call 785-418-4877 to set up a time to discuss how Bats on Deck can outfit your team.
Can we have your autograph?
Hey folks, Cal LaForge with the all-new Victory Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Ottawa. Move over Chevy Silverado. The Ram is now the #2 selling truck in the U.S., and the summer clearance event is the perfect time to buy. All new 2019 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4s, $13,000 off. That's right, just walk up to the window sticker, subtract $13,000, and that is the price you pay. Need a heavy duty? We have over 25 to choose from, up to $14,000 off. Visit us just west of US 59 on 23rd Street in Ottawa, Kansas, or online at victoryottawa.com, where our first price is better than their last.
2, 3, and 4 hitters up here for Ottawa in the 4th. They need 5 to keep the game alive. Ty Gambrell will lead things off. He fouled out to the third baseman his first time up. Arrows still looking for their first hit. Ground ball foul over by the first base dugout. Two big innings for the Eagles. 6 in the first, 7 in the third. Popped it up, maybe playable. The wind will blow it toward out of play, and it does land in the seats.
There's a delicious popsicle waiting to be had. Return that foul ball over to section stand.
0-2 to Gamble. Here's the wind by Dreiling, the 2-strike pitch. That ball hit in the left center field. That's a long run for Martin, but he'll get there once again and make the catch. Martin now with 5 putouts in the ball game. Wayne Laurie flied out to left, or center rather, his first time up. Hayes leads it 14-0. Timeout called. Pitch to Laurie is outside. Now Laurie asks for time. Hits this one up the third baseline, foul. And the count of ball and a strike. Nobody on, 1 out, top of the fourth. Ottawa in danger of losing this one by the run rule. Fastball is high. Arrows have just one base runner. That was Tanner Gould, who was hit by a pitch with 2 outs in the third. Swing and a foul ball, strike 2. Ground ball slowly hit foul over by the third base dugout. Here's the 2-2 pitch again. That ball's lined and into left center field for a hit. Peterson went as high as he could, but it got over his outstretched glove, and the Arrows have their first hit of the night.
Single by Laurie brings up first baseman Aiden Michael.
Now Aiden Michael. Michael retired on a fine play by the center fielder Martin back in the second inning. Pitch is low. Pitch inside, 2-0. Safe lead for Laurie at first. Michael hits it hard to center, but the wind will hold it up, and Martin gets there to make the catch.
We have 2 outs in the inning. Brings up center fielder Michael Hull.
Now Michael Hull. Hull was also retired on a fine play by Martin in the second. Jamison Martin now with 6 putouts out of 11 outs recorded by Hayes in this game. Pitch misses outside. shallow right, and under it is Senate, and that's your ball game. Ottawa in the fourth, no runs, one hit, no errors, one left. And the final, Hayes 14, Ottawa nothing. We'll be back after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on KOFO.
The City of Ottawa makes it easy for you to stay informed and be a part of your community by visiting their website, ottawaks.gov. It's where the city and the citizen come together online. The city is proud of the Arrows for representing our community at the state tournament and wish them the best of luck in their quest for a championship. You got to the game late, and the only place to park turned out to be a little too close to foul territory. But you're not worried. In fact, you watch the rest of the game before you even go check the damage. How can you be so confident? Your auto insurance is with local State Farm agent Keith King. There's a reason State Farm is the largest auto insurer in the U.S.
I'm State Farm Insurance Agent Keith King. Let's work together to be sure your vehicle has the coverage you need. Call and schedule an appointment today at 242-9435. Stop by my office at 111 South Main in Ottawa or visit online at keithking.net.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is proud to help bring you this Ottawa Arrows State Tournament ball game on KOFO. Whether you'd like to enjoy a round of golf or a daily workout at the fitness center, Great Life Golf and Fitness makes it easy to become a member. Just visit greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Go Arrows.
Dr. Mike Hyatt, Ottawa Chiropractic Clinic.
People in the United States will suffer at least 1 or 2 episodes of debilitating back pain in their life. You know, we see an epidemic in prescription medication abuse and overdose. Chiropractic is a natural, hands-on, patient-centered health care treatment for low back pain, for neck pain, for mid-back pain. We're an alternative to having to take medications. We're an alternative to having to have surgery.
For your free consultation, call 785-242-4100.
Hey folks, Cal LaForge with the all-new Victory Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Ottawa. Move over Chevy Silverado. The Ram is now the #2 selling truck in the U.S., and the summer clearance event is the perfect time to buy. All new 2019 Ram 1500 Bighorn Crew Cab 4x4s, $13,000 off. That's right. Just walk up to the window sticker, subtract $13,000, and that is the price you pay. Need a heavy duty? We have over 25 to choose from, up to $14,000 off. Visit us just west of US 59 on 23rd Street in Ottawa, Kansas, or online at victoryottawa.com, where our first price is better than their last.
I'm Michael Hull, and I play for the Auto Post 60 Arrows. It is an honor to wear the Auto American Legion jersey and represent our hometown communities. Bats on Deck is a locally owned company that has supplied many local organizations featuring products from Easton, Louisville Slugger, Marucci, and more. Gloves, training equipment, helmets, and of course, bats. Contact Bats on Deck through Facebook or call 785-418-4877 to set up a time to discuss how Bats on Deck can outfit your team.
Can we have your autograph?
America is kept safe because the Army National Guard responds, protects, and supports our nation when it needs them most. The Army National Guard responds to disasters such as wildfires and floods. They protect us with missile defense, cybersecurity, and civilian support teams for chemical, biological, and radiological hazards. Be there for your community and your country. Visit NationalGuard.com to learn more about part-time service. Sponsored by the Kansas Army National Guard. Aired by the Kansas Association of Broadcasters and this station.
Arrows lose this evening 14-0 to the homestanding Hayes Eagles. And Ottawa let this one get away from them early. With one out in the first inning, Cody Peterson homered to deep left field, and then the next two batters reached on an error. A third reached later on an error, and Ottawa gave up 5 unearned runs in the first to go along with the home run. Hayes got a home run, a solo shot by Palmer Hutchison in the second, and scored 7 more times in the third to put it away. Ottawa managed just one hit, a 4th inning single by Wayne Laurie, and they fall here in the first game 14-0. We'll have the line score and a final word after this. You're listening to Arrows Baseball on 1220 and 103.7 FM, KOFO.
Hi everyone, this is Chad Bruner, director at the ORC. Do your kids stay active and enjoy sports? Then don't miss your chance to sign up for youth soccer and tiny tot soccer, as well as youth flag football. Looking for something fun for your kids to do after school? Then don't forget to check out our EU after school program. Lastly, if you as an adult want some fun, then grab your friends and register for our adult volleyball league. For more information, call us at 785-242-1939 or visit us at orcottawaks.org. Ottawa Recreation Commission, bring recreation to life.
What are you looking for in a bank? Free checking? A loan? How about easy-to-use online and mobile banking? Or is it personal attention from someone who knows your name? At Landmark National Bank, we have the services to meet all your financial needs, plus a commitment to friendly first-class service. With locations in Paola, Wellsville, and Osawatomie, plus 27 additional locations in Kansas. You'll find the banking combination you've been looking for. Check us out online at banklandmark.com. We're Landmark National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Napa Auto Parts in Ottawa at 104 South Cedar is out to build the largest retail inventory in the area, including Lawrence and Kansas City. Why would they do that? Because of service and satisfaction. With the large inventory, they want to have the quality parts and accessories in stock when you need them. Whether it's for your minivan or your muscle car, their staff is ready to show you what Napa know-how is all about.
This is Troy Lockhart, store owner of Napa Auto Parts in Ottawa, Baldwin City, Osage City, and Gardner. Come in and see my staff and learn what Napa know-how is all about.
Clean living. Most times it's easier to achieve it for our cars than for ourselves. After all, Valero top-tier certified quality fuel is just around the corner to keep your engine running cleaner, better, and longer. So if you're not up for raw beet juice today, at least Valero can make sure your car is fueled clean. That means you'll get where you want to go and need to go. And your car will feel great getting you there. Find a station near you at ValeroCleanGas.com.
Shop smart by saving time and money at Gordman's. With so many new deals all the time and all in one place, there's no need to shop around. You'll always find brand name apparel and stylish home decor at lower than low prices. And this year for back to school, Gordman's is going back in time with retro 90s looks for super fly kids. All at throwback savings moms will be cool with too. Plus, there's tax-free BTS shopping this weekend and extended hours on Saturday. Bigger deals, smaller prices. Get them at Gordman's.
Pros do it right by choosing trusted brands like Zinsser and Little Giant. Lowe's is here to help by stocking those brands at savings you can count on every day. For over 150 years, Zinsser has been the problem solver professionals trust to make the job easier. Pick up a gallon of Zinsser Bullseye 2 Primer Plus Sealer today for as low as $17.08. And we now offer the Little Giant King Combo Ladder, the world's first step, extension, and leaning ladder for only $159. For your next job, and every job after, do it right for less. Start with Lowe's. U.S. only.
Hi, Tom Bodette. These days, convincing a lot of people to do something makes you an influencer. Some get people to make less than smart choices, like, say, blowing their trust funds on stale cheese sandwiches and storm tents on a beach. Others suggest smarter choices, like staying at Motel 6. We've been influencing travelers for over 50 years to save more for what they travel for, and we're still racking up the likes. I'm Tom Bodette, savings influencer for Motel 6, and we'll leave the light on for you.
KOFO and State Farm agent Ryan Dispro want you to see the Kansas City Royals at the K this summer. To win tickets, register at Ryan's State Farm office at 504 Redbud Avenue in Garnett, and you could be there to see the Royals host the Mets on August 17th. We'll announce the winner on August 14th during the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
Swung on and belted, high and deep, and there it is! Bubba Starling's first Major League home run, and the Royals are within one.
Register now to see the Kansas City Royals from State Farm agent Ryan Dispro and KOFO.
Hayes wins it by the run rule here this evening, 14-0 over the Arrows. Ottawa plays tomorrow now at 10 o'clock, and they take on the Great Bend Chiefs, while Hayes will play Emporia at 6 o'clock tomorrow here at Shoemaker Nelson Field. Line score looks like this: 14 runs, 10 hits, no errors, 4 left for Hayes. For Ottawa, no runs, 1 hit, 3 errors, and 2 men left on base. Winning pitcher was Colby Dreiling, and the losing pitcher for Ottawa, Wyatt Johnston. His record is now 2-1. Join us again tomorrow. We'll be on the air at about 9:50 or so at pregame. Arrows against the Great Bend Chiefs in game number 2 from the tournament. Again here tonight, it's Hayes 14, Ottawa nothing, and this is Gary Bateman saying so long from Larks Park.